So, y'all see the title, and per my last video, people are not happy about it. But here's the thing. There's a lot that y'all don't know when it comes to boxing. And so let me educate y'all, because you don't know the reality of how this really goes. Everybody beginning is not the same. You can say, Jada, this is not for you. This is beneath you, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. But people that had their pro debut in a basketball court was told the same. People that had their pro debut in a auditorium or whatever the case is, or at a park or at a gym, is not the same. This fighter right here, Brian Norman Jr., he used to fight at the Buckhead Fight Club. Okay? Do y'all not know where the Buckhead Fight Club is at? It's in this ran down raggedy shopping center out in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm pretty sure folks is just like, this is where his fight is at. Now, Buckhead Fight Club be lit. Faison Love be there. But this is the reality of how professional boxing works. Everybody is not going to be signed to Top Rank, DAZN, MVP. Some of us have to really work for it. And just because we fight or we have our pro debut in certain places, that does not mean, oh, it could be beneath us. But at the same time, we're working towards the goal here. That's what's on our mind. Okay? As for me, let's say that Taseki pulled out, because there are talks about Taseki pulling out of the fight. And so Big Lex would need a replacement. Yes. If they reach back out to me and say, yeah, we need you as a replacement, this is the weight requirement, I'm going to accept. And yes, that would be my pro debut. That is not beneath me. That is me starting my boxing career, my professional boxing career. I've already left the amateurs at 39 wins, 14 losses, and 7 TKOs. And that is still a high winning percentage. Okay. Of course, I would accept. Nobody is trying to audition for baddies. Nobody is trying to work with them going forward. Nobody is trying to work with Zeus going forward. A lot of y'all do not understand that this is business, and y'all do not understand that everybody beginning is not the same. It's what you do off of that. It's how you capitalize off of that. Okay? So here's the thing. Y'all keep focusing on, oh, they drink, they smoke, they do. So do a lot of other fighters. What are your point? What is your point? What is your point? So do other fighters. If y'all really knew what some of these fighters did before they get in the ring, amateur, they don't do testing. Amateur don't test for nothing. They do not test anything. They don't even do a drug test, okay? So if only y'all really knew under USA Boxing what some of these people be taking shrooms, people be taking all types of drugs to make sure their nerves is calm before they get in the ring. That is not a valid excuse, and that has nothing to do with me. What else is it going to be? Oh, they're going to be smoking and drinking in the venue. Again, y'all don't know how this goes. Do y'all not know a lot of the times with these professional fighters that you're fans of now, some of their first 5 to 7 fights was in a bar. What do they do in bars? They gyrate, they smoke, they drink. Hello, it's boxing. It's the entertainment industry. Doesn't mean that that's their ending, that's their beginning. Also, some of these professional fighters, they go to Mexico. They go to Colombia. All right? And sometimes it shows, because these same fighters that be 14-0, they keep going to Guatemala or Mexico to get all their fights. And it hurts them in the long run, because they pad their record, meaning what? They're trying to protect their O. So when they do get a big call from Top Rank, that's why these fighters be getting knocked out. I hope I'm making sense. Y'all be trying to speak on something that you're not educated on, hun. I've been in this sport for a minute. It runs in my family. I know how this goes. Nobody is trying to audition or do business with Zeus. So if a fighter was to get in the ring and they see that Zeus Network is one of the logos, y'all be paying attention to these rings and the logos? Let's forget Zeus. If a fighter was to get in the ring, is he not supposed to fight at that venue because he see OnlyFans on the rope? Because he see OnlyFans on the ring? No, that man is there to box, win, and win his victory and capitalize off of, all right, what am I doing with this? He is not worried about no OnlyFans logo being up there. I'm sorry, is that beneath him because the logo is on the ring? This is what y'all are not thinking about. I'm not doing anything with them. I'm not trying to do anything with them. I will never do anything with them. This boxing match was for boxers only at one point.
Now go real quick. They're saying that, everybody's looking forward to you and what's next. There's so much happening. I'm hearing there may be some announcements coming. Can you talk about what's next for Clarissa Shields?
Just more and more big fights. It'll be announced on Wednesday. I can't say who. I can't say where. I can't say what weight class. But what I do know is that all my fans are going to show up. Jaquan will be on the undercard.
What did she say? Jaquan will be on the undercard. This is a real professional boxer. So once again, if this promotion decided, you know what, y'all, we're going to change up the event. We're going to remove everybody off of, we're going to remove everybody off of this undercard and put real fighters, nobody would be saying nothing, especially if Zeus was still a part of it in some way. Nobody would be saying anything. They would be saying, finally, real boxers on the undercard. Now it's a problem if I said I'm okay to be a replacement. Be so for real. But y'all just heard her. She said Jaquan will be on the undercard. This is his box rat. This is a real professional fighter. This is someone that she said, first of all, they trained together growing up. But this is someone where she signed them and said she was going to sign him in 2020 and eventually did when she started her own boxing promotion. Like, come on now. Now, for whatever reason, the promotions did what they did, thinking, oh, yeah, this is really going to make ticket sales go up. I bet you they're regretting it now. Clarissa has no pull. So the same ones that's saying, well, that would never happen because Clarissa is an athlete. Therefore, she stays in the athlete place. Old girl need to be worried about getting her weight off. Okay? Because she's still cutting weight. And now we are 10 days from the fight. So little girl need to worry about her weight. All right? She's an athlete. She's not a promoter. She's not a part of making decisions forced to lead a promotions. That's that guy here. That's what he does. That's what his team does. Not Clarissa. Again, y'all be saying stuff and don't know how this sport goes. And so if y'all don't get that, I really don't care. Because Jada's going to do what's best for me. When I started this page and I was exposing Clarissa, y'all were saying the same thing. This is not a good look for you. This is not good for your brand already. You're ruining your brand. And now everybody on board. Now everybody's seeing the buffoonery. Everybody's seeing the BS with this girl. Wasn't listening to y'all then. Before I even had a platform. When I was just posting about my walk in Christ. And my experience with God, this is not a good look. You sound crazy. Y'all say anything. I'm not paying attention to any of that. I don't care. I'm going to do what's best for Jada. Heck, before I had a platform and I was training with Floyd Mayweather, before I went to go train with him, everybody back at home, I don't think you should. Because I don't think it's a good look because Floyd, his baby mama the same age as you. That's his personal life. That has nothing to do with me. I'm glad I listened to myself. When I went to go train under him, that man ain't try to do nothing to me. That man never tried to hit on me. If anything, that man protected me. Just because he got a baby mama the same age as me, that don't mean a thing. That has nothing to do with me. And I'm not there to get a sugar daddy. I'm there to train, hun. If anything, it was these other training camps where I wasn't even expecting none of that. And the coaches being weird. They're trying to have sex with the fighters. It's all about knowing why you're going to do something. If I was to fight on this undercard, I'm going to capitalize off of that. Nobody's working with Lumiel or Lemuel, whatever his name, Plumber. Nobody is working with dude. Nobody is working with baddies. Nobody is trying to audition to be on the show. That would be bad. That is beneath me. That would be bad for my name and my brand. That would be beneath me. And that's what y'all fail to understand. And so I can go on and on and on, but it's going to go right over some of y'all heads. Because there's just a lot of this and you don't really know how this go. Again, it's a lot of professional fighters that y'all are fans of today. You would have never seen them today. You would have never seen them today if they would have never fought in that basketball court. You would have never seen them today if they would have never fought in that auditorium in a high school, middle school. You would have never seen them today if they didn't fight at that raggedy gym in that raggedy shopping center. And if you don't understand that, oh well, that's your problem, not mine. And so, like I said, if it's meant for me, it's meant for me. I will accept. I will fight on the undercard. If it's not, then it's just not. And moving on. And as far as anybody said, I thought you said you already had a pro debut coming up. Again, y'all don't know how this stuff works. When somebody put TBA, TBA means to be announced. You can have a fight set up. You can agree with another fighter, okay, we're going to fight. If they pull out or they're up and down and you decide to say no because they're indecisive, they don't know what decision to make. It don't seem secure, okay? That's why it's to be announced. You're not going to announce anything until it's definite, until it's sure. And if they end up just canceling, then yeah, you let people know the fight is canceled. I mean, do I got to do a whole series on how this really works? Because I swear, bro, y'all be in my comments, yap, and don't know anything about boxing, especially the ones talking about something she has to say so. No, she don't. She's an athlete. She barely know what to do with her life. She can't tell a promoter what to do. She can fuss and cuss and all that other stuff, but at the end of the day, it's what they decide. And, being that this is a hot mess, they would have to be pretty desperate. Just saying. It don't have nothing to do with me thinking low of myself or whatever the case is. But let's be for real. Yes, I've trained under Floyd Mayweather Sr., but don't nobody know me. So I said what I said. There's that. You didn't go watch my last video. Go watch my last video. But I do the things that I do for a reason. I agree to certain things for a reason. And I'm not caring for anybody to understand that. It does not mean that my integrity is not on the line. So watch it. Thank you.
Mr. James Brown, I feel good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine.
Nice, I was waiting for that.
Wait a minute. Shake your arm. Use your palm.
Nice.
Stay on the scene like a sex machine. You got to have the feeling. Sure you're born.